Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Kryptonite. I'm Colton, and today I will be with Leonardo. How are you doing today, Leonardo?
Very well. Hello, Colton. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Kryptonite channel. So please, Colton, can you tell us about what Filecoin is?
Yes, of course, Leo, no problem. Filecoin is a decentralized computer storage protocol. So it basically allows anyone with a computer and internet access to host files on the blockchain. It is a decentralized alternative to your favorite cloud storage platform. Example, Dropbox or Mega.nz. A decentralized blockchain created to facilitate public peer-to-peer file storage without the use of intermediaries or central entities. So basically it allows anyone to rent out free storage space on their computer for others to use. The world, it's increasingly interconnected. So, everyone wants to, have their documents digital. So, the digitalization trend. So, digital transformation at the end of the day, you want to scale with demand. Enormous data space is required. So, impossible to introduce, at a large scale. So data companies, a lot of these data companies, just like any other business or any other entity, they're trying to monopolize the market. IoT will lead to more and more personal information being stored online. This will also be, a way to push people to get away from paper and digital at the end of the day, so that's really what it comes down to. Filecoin aims to prevent exactly that. So they don't want to monopolize the market. They want to enable everyone to provide online computer storage capabilities on their own. Filecoin blockchain growing large enough, internet users would gain access to petabytes of storage. So at the end of the day, it's a lot more storage than what a Dropbox or, another cloud storage provider would give you. And also, there's a big security risk. Yes, they have security protocols, but this would help eliminate a lot of hacks. Last year the government pipeline got hacked, etc. This would be something that would eliminate that and would not allow them to get hacked because it is on the blockchain and etc. So everyone, or not everyone, but it's slowly coming. It's the nature of decentralization. As I said before, right now it is impossible for a hacker to attack a blockchain network. So everything that has happened recently, via hacks, or if you want to say ransomware or whatever, this stuff could be avoided on the blockchain network. So no attack vector for the hacker to misuse because files are stored on a peer-to-peer network joined by individual computers. It's not, like I said, it's not possible on the blockchain to get hacked. No big database to attack. So, these hackers or these ransomware people are looking for a big database, and they're able to hack it and then say, hey, your database is huge. This is going to cost you 3.5 million or whatever the number will be. But that's what those hackers are looking for with Filecoin. There's no big database. So example, centralized cloud storage platforms. In 2012, cloud storage provider Dropbox was hacked and leaked the passwords of 68 million users. Again, hackers are, evolving. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but as of right now, they cannot hack, a blockchain. So FIL is the native cryptocurrency of the Filecoin network, and FIL tokens are used as payments for services and as an economic incentive to ensure files are stored reliably over time.
Thank you very much, Colton. And now, can you please tell us something about history and performance of Filecoin?
Yeah, of course. So Filecoin was founded by Juan Bennett and his team at Protocol Labs. Juan Bennett, a computer scientist from Stanford, developed the interplanetary file system, IPFS. He started Protocol Labs in May 2024. So Filecoin has a foundation. It is an independent organization recently built for the development of Filecoin. So it also performs off-chain governance, and that's pretty big for the blockchain. It officially launched on October 15th, 2020, and in October 13th, 2021, Filecoin became the official storage provider for Flow blockchain. So Filecoin is based on the interplanetary file storage protocol. So when a file is uploaded to the network, the file is designated a unique signature, and multiple nodes can host a whole or portion of that file. These files can be requested by any user with access to the address through the unique signature. Any nodes can store a copy of the file. It is distributed, thus giving resilience to the file's existence on the internet. So think of it as like this, say you have an invoice and you have it on, 15 different databases. So, one part of the invoice is on, database 1, another is on database 2, database 3, database 4, etc. So every time you request this document, again, this is what makes it very difficult. The hack is that it's taking a small piece from database 1, a small piece from database 2, a small piece from database 3, etc., and then building the document for you. So even if they were to, let's say, figure it out on how to hack, they would only be able to hack a very, very small portion of that file. It's not going to be the entire file, etc. But that also just saves you, storage fees, and that's how that works, because everyone is hosting a little bit of each file through, the blockchain. So clients require file storage inspection, inspect the blockchain. You got to look at various offers, select the person who offers the largest storage space at the lowest rate. Multiple hosts compete to sell their computer storage, incentivized to offer a good price. So Filecoin's initiative, basically a legal form of torrenting. So those hosting data offer file storage at various rates, while clients sign digital contracts to rent those spaces for a specific rate. The protocol that Filecoin uses to process these renting agreements. So again, everyone wants a decentralized file storage, so it removes censorship and price gaps set by companies and their monopolies. So as you know, I'm sure, if you are looking at cloud storage or file storage, you got AWS, you got Azure, you got OVH, you got all these companies out there providing this. But again, there's a monopoly. You got to pay a lot of money. If you add global redundancy, it goes through the roof, etc. So, again, with this, you're decentralized. You're probably not going to get hacked, and the cost is way, way down. So censorship impossible by hosting files on a network outside the domain of governments, regulator, and other entities. Secondly, the project creates an open market in which anyone can participate. Nowadays, everyone loves file sharing and collaboration. So, excuse me, at the end of the day, anyone can participate. As long as you have that link and that signature, you can participate. So that's really, really big. Another important thing, Filecoin avoids the need to create a new computer storage space. Users existing resources by allowing everyone with a computer to contribute to the network and rent their computer space. Again, you don't need to buy storage space anymore. This is really, the future. And storage space, if you don't know, like I said, can get very, very pricey over time, especially depending on your requirements within a company. So disadvantages of Filecoin. The number one limitation behind the blockchain network is, I can't see it, hold on, is speed. So the number one limitation behind blockchain network is speed. Modern file storage servers, so superior to blockchain because of their centralization. Again, they are centralized. People are still, in that phase of wanting it to be centralized. They keep the servers that have to meet the certain criteria. They all have the infrastructure they need to ensure that these servers meet current standards. The same can't be said for the average user hosting files on Filecoin. There are large discrepancies between users. A slow internet connection may cause an issue. A computer that can't keep up with hosting files. So an older computer that can't really keep up, that's going to cause an issue. From the client's perspective, equals a good or bad deal, depending on the specific individual that rents the computer space from. So again, this may not be for everyone. This may not be for every company. But if you are, a freelancer, someone, working by themselves, this is a great alternative than paying, an Azure, an AWS, an OVH, those large cloud storage fees. Even if everyone magically had a supercomputer with the fastest internet speed, there are still concerns regarding the Filecoin blockchain and its capabilities. The biggest thing is high demand. The network, they haven't had, true power users yet, so the network might not be able to keep up and process transactions fast, which equals to delays with renting and hosting digital computer space. So FIL earned by miners when they provide storage to clients on the Filecoin network. Filecoin has two types of consensus protocols as a proof of storage, an example, proof of replication, and proof of spacetime. Proof of storage consensus. So it's compatible with any consensus protocol that allows for verification of Filecoin's proofs. So in a useful proof of work structure, miners do not have to spend their resources in wasteful computations while they can just store data under the proof of storage system. Miners receive rewards when they present data proofs to the blockchain. So what is a proof of replication? So it allows storage givers to prove that the data is stored to its own dedicated physical storage. The protocol creates unique physical copies that enable a verifier to ensure that multiple copies are not stored in the same storage space. So what is proof of spacetime? So proof of spacetime allows storage providers to prove that they stored some data over a specific amount of time. So Filecoin initial offering price started at $1, increased by $1 for every $40 million raised, capping at $6 per token. The ICO, it was conducted on August 10th, 2017. Filecoin team successfully raised over $200 million of funding. So the FIL tokens can be traded on centralized crypto exchanges. The most popular to buy and trade is Binance. There's other options such as DigiFinex and OKX. Filecoin's all-time price was $236.84, and that was April 1st, 2021, April Fools, because the price did drop that year, the following year. The all-time low price is $2.64 on December 16th, 2022, a couple months ago, not too far ago. Their market cap is $2.9 billion. Their total supply is $1.9 billion. Their max supply is $1.9 billion, and their circulating supply is $389 million right now. So the market sentiment of Filecoin, again, this is another coin that is bullish right now. You'll kind of see here in a little bit what we're talking about when we say that.
Thank you, Colton. And can you tell us now something about news regarding to Filecoin?
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course, Leo. No problem on that. So, this recently happened, February 17th, 2023, a couple days ago. Filecoin token jumps more than 30%, sparking interest in virtual machine launch. So again, that's what we talk about, it being a bullish coin. It did jump. I think that was about, what's today? Today is the 23rd. So that was 6 days ago when that happened. FIL rose sharply on Friday. This was, last Friday, coin market cap. The jump fueled social media excitement about the blockchain's March 1st launch of Filecoin's virtual machine. Basically, what this is a software platform will introduce smart contracts and enable developers to design decentralized apps on the Filecoin network. FIL was trading at $7.35, which it is up 36.7%, which is awesome to see. Their virtual machine addition to Filecoin will render the network a full-fledged layer 1 blockchain. So they will move to a layer 1 blockchain. Launch announced in September at the FIL Singapore conference. So what's nice about this is they're going to decrease user gas fees and increase transaction speeds. Likely more Filecoin adoption by the DeFi community because of this. DeFi projects and the development of layer 1 blockchains have garnered a strong following in the wake of host of major cryptocurrencies, that have collapsed. So this allows, investors to not have a shaken faith in a centralized, exchange at the end of the day. So on February 20th, which was 3 days ago, so this article by Suzuki, and I'm sure I'm, mispronouncing the last name, Shishalat at Altcoin said, basically, is Filecoin's deciphering reasons behind FLI's the reason for their hike. Filecoin's price and volume surged exponentially in the last 7 days. Price is up by over 11% in just the last 24 hours, and volume is up, by over 130%. Via coin market cap, they're up more than 77%. The possible reason, the launch, like we said, of the virtual machine. After the launch, further major updates for the virtual machine are predicted later this year. So the virtual machine will only get better. It's its first release. It will only grow and get better. They also just recently did a hackathon, so from January 20th to February 10th, and received overwhelming support from the developer community. And if you don't know what a hackathon is, basically, you can do a simple Google search, but, a lot of companies, a lot of crypto companies are now doing a hackathon, so you can kind of see, what a hackathon is at the end of the day.
Thank you, Colton. Thank you very much. Can you stake Filecoin?
Yes, you can, Leo. And, there are different staking programs. So, that you can use. On the next page, you'll kind of find out a little bit more information how it works. So they work with wrap tokens. So what this means is it allows tokens from one blockchain to be used natively on another chain. So how the process works is look at, you're locking the original tokens in a smart contract, which then mints an equivalent amount of wrap tokens on another blockchain. So what is wrapped FIL? So ability to use FIL tokens ratio 1-to-1 with another blockchain network, including Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, and Celo. So what is, where is wrapped FIL available? It's available in Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Celo, Stacks, which is coming soon, and Cadena, which is also coming soon. But again, the best way to stake right now, especially with everything going on in the market, is in a wallet. At the end of the day, you really don't want anything on a central exchange. Take it from me, 2 of the central exchanges that have failed, I've had money on there and it's completely locked up and I probably will never see the money again. So, take that into consideration. You also have to weigh the benefits of, is the couple percent that you're getting on the coin worth losing your whole portfolio at the end of the day. Like I said, it's been a little bit over a year with Celsius and, FTX is still kind of fresh, but I've lost 2 portfolios, nothing too crazy, but, at the end of the day, it does suck. And for anyone new coming to crypto, we don't want to deter you or make you feel like you don't believe in crypto because of something like this. Just take the precautions. Like I said, you can easily do this in a hot or cold wallet. You don't have to necessarily do this on a centralized exchange. So keep that in mind. And again, do your research. Discord, YouTube, Twitter, crypto and Twitter and crypto and Discord are huge. So get yourself in a Discord, server, or just find a Twitter page that you believe in. Do your research before, you start staking and make these decisions. And again, you got to weigh the benefits. Is the extra percentage worth losing your whole portfolio at the end of the day, So several web apps ask for token wrapping. So these are the steps. So you would choose your wrapped FIL type, open the web app and connect your wallet, choose the amount, and then click the mint. So again, you can do this directly through Filecoin. This would probably be the safest and best bet to do that. But again, keep it with a grain of salt and, do your research before you do any staking at the end of the day.
Thank you, Colton. And how do you see in the next 5 to 7 years the price of Filecoin?
Realistically, Leo, we're looking at about an 18x. So, Tech News Leader has them in 2024 at $18.69. In 26, they have them at $39.98. In 2028, they have them about $85. And in 2030, they have them about at $178. So digital coin price is pretty similar. They have them in 2024 at $17.13. In 2026, $30.46. 2028 is where you see a little discrepancy at $39.75. And again, at 2030, you see a little discrepancy at $75.40. Price prediction, 2024, very similar, $17.63. 2026, very similar again with price prediction at $34.85. Here you see Tech News Leader and price prediction kind of be going hand in hand in 2028 at $74.76. In 2030, again, kind of going hand in hand with Tech News Leader at $155.49. Realistically, I think the world of digital transformation is huge. Being able to store your documents and not have to pay these crazy, outrageous, storage fees is going to make a difference. You don't need to have, these fancy, providers, monopolizing the market. You'll be able to store, how you want. Again, this isn't for everybody, at the end of the day. If you have, like I said, a large company with, you need HIPAA compliancy, you need those type of things. At the end of the day, you're still going to need those cloud providers because, they're not there yet. But once they get there, it's going to be a game changer. And that's what you guys need to keep in mind. A lot of these projects are still in their initial stages. And once they get out of their initial stages and start moving, and progressing and updating the product, they will get as good as, an OVH, as an Azure, as, Google as well too. So at the end of the day, right now, I think it's a great alternative for Dropbox and for people who do not want to have to spend money on cloud storage, as a basic freelancer or something like that. Progressively, I can see businesses adopting this once they get a little bit more security and a little bit more layers to, like I said, ISO compliance, HIPAA compliance, etc. that, these servers help you. These servers don't allow you to become HIPAA or ISO compliant. They help you. So, this is what is the next step for Filecoin. But from my side, Leo, that's all I have for today. Thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you on the next edition of Kryptonite.
I thank you very much, Colton, for your very exhaustive presentation about Filecoin, and see you all for our next video on Kryptonite channel. Thank you so much.
I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.